Today we will see declaring values of an array. Okay. So suppose now when you take this array, say if you take this array, okay, if you take this array, so we will discuss today. Now what we are going to do is we are going to discuss these points. Okay, what is the we are going to study these outputs. Okay, right. So when you first thing is when you say first one is when you say right ln num3. So right ln num3. So when you say right ln num3, what is the output you are going to get it? Say right ln num3, what is the output you will get? So num3 mean here it is 0,
81.
1, 2 to 81. Okay, that is 81. Then next one is right ln num1, num1, comma num4. Then the output you will get is num1, num4 means this position is 0 and this is 1, 75, comma num1 is so this is 0, 1, num1 and num4. Num4 is what?
60.
So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. See 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 60. Then the third one. So third one. So then they are giving a loop for x is equal to 0, 3, do. Then they are saying right ln number x. Okay. So then in this case, what is the output? So what is the output you will get? So there is 0 to 3. So that means 0 to 3 mean you have 45. Then first one is 75, 36, comma 81. Okay, right. So clear? So now in this case, if it is right ln mean, what will happen is this will print these numbers will print one after another. Okay, so it is when you run the coding, it will print 45, 45, 75, 36, 81, and 60. Okay, clear? Then because write ln mean when you write ln, it will down. It will after writing the cursor comes down. Suppose same code. Say suppose same thing. If you use write but left for the same thing for the same code, if you use write for x is equal 0 to 3 do write num x. So then in that case, what will happen? It will print num 45, 75, 36, 81, and 60. So you have to clearly understand here. When you have right ln, it prints, it goes downwards. But when you have right statement, it will print comma 45 comma like that. The same line will print. Okay. So 45, it will print 45. Actually, when you are doing comma won't be coming. When you comma won't be coming. So actually 45. It will print space. So 45, 80, 81, 60. Actually, if you really do the program and test it, there is no space. It will come together. But to understand, I kept a space here. But if you really do it and see, right mean the same line, it will continuously print. So hope it is clear. Then so that is about. Then if you the fifth one, if you say the other one, if you can say. For x is equal to x is equal to 2 to 4 do write number x. So in this case, what is the output? In this case, what is the output? Right, yeah, right. What is the output you will get?
2, 3, and 4.
From the second location, it will print, no? So second location is what? 0, 1, 2, 36, no? 36.
81 and 60.
Yeah, 0, 2, no? 0, 36 to 80, no? 36, 81, 60, no?
60.
So it will be output is actually 36, 81, 60. Because when you say write ln, in the book they are given the same line, but as example. So when you say actually do the program and if you write ln, it will come below. So when you say right statement, you will get in the same line. Okay. You will get the same line, but there is no space. Okay, right. Now we'll go over the sixth one. So now here, if you say 4, x is equal to 0, x is equal 0 to 4. Write ln number x. Okay. So in this case, what is the output you will get? So here, when you say it like this, so when you say like this, 0 to 4. So 0 to 4 means this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the entire array will be printed. So since you have write ln statement, it will print one by one below. So 45, 75, so 36, 81, yes, and 60. Okay. So that is about that part. That means declaring of the array. Now here, next part is entering the information communication technology units of 35 students, determining the highest marks and calculating the average. So this type of things you will get in the exam also. So since it's 35 students, I'll make it this question as a 10 student, then easy for us to test it. So now what we are going to do is say we will try, first of all, we will understand now what will happen is, now you assume now so now I have say I have an array. So I am going to store 10 students marks. Okay. So that means 10 student marks. So say 89. So 23, 44, 88, 91, 20, 95, and 45. How many items are there? So here 5. I have to add another one more. So we'll say, okay, right. In this array, we want to find out the maximum. So what is the maximum of what is the maximum value of this array? What is the maximum value of the array? 91, no? That is the maximum, no, sorry, 95, no? The maximum value of the array is 95. So how do you know the maximum value of the 95? So you just, without coding, you just see one by one and get the maximum. Okay. So then how do you get the average of these elements? So if you want to average of these elements, So you have,
Yeah, dot numbers and divided by.
yeah, you have to add all these things and divide it by 10. Right. Now, in Pascal, if you are doing a programming, how to do this one is, if they have an array, carefully see, this is a standard pattern. You have to assume, so for the initial easy, you have to assume the first element is the maximum. The first element is the maximum. And you store that one. After that, you compare with other element. If you find the maximum, you store that one. Okay, right. Now we'll do the Pascal coding for this one. Okay, now I'm going to do this program. Okay, I will say you can check the program. Program. Program ICT marks. ICT marks. So normally we'll put input and output. Okay. So then we have to define the variable section. Now we have to define variable section. And you have the begin and end. So this is the Pascal structure. So now, now what I am going to do is, I am going to define the variable section. I will define I as integer. I as integer. And I am going to define an array. So marks an array of 0 to 9, 0 to 9 of integer. Okay. 0 to 9 of integer. Right. Then to get the total integer. For 0, I is equal 0 to, say, I am going to fill this array to 9. Do begin. So I am going to fill this array begin. So write ln, enter, marks. Then read. Okay, read. What is the variable I have to give inside? So the array is marks. So what should I give inside the bracket? That you have to understand clearly. So what is the variable name I have to give inside the bracket? So that is the array name is marks. So array name is marks. So I have to give marks. So marks. Then here in the marks, here what you have to give? The marks inside this what you have to give? Because
Array.
come again, please. What is the variable inside I have to give? I. Because you know I is varying from 0 to 9. So mark 0 mean what location? When you say mark 0 mean this location. This is 0. Mark 0. This is the, when you say array, this name is marks. When you see the array name is mark, this location is 0. And this location is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when you say mark 0 within the bracket, mark 0 mean it will store here. So here n. Okay. So that means I have stored. So now what I do is, so while I am entering, I am adding the elements, array element. Total is equal to total plus 35. So that means I am getting the total. So total is equal to dot plus. Another important thing. What is the, how do you add the, what do you give here? To add the marks, dot is equal to what? Dot plus what? Another important thing. Dot is equal to dot plus what? What do you add? What do you add to the total? Where you store the marks element?
Marks.
Marks. Within bracket, what do you say? I. Okay, within bracket, you will see marks I. Carefully see, the questions what I ask is important always. So marks I. That means when you enter marks 0, that location will be added to total. Right. Then you get the total like that. Now, how do you get the maximum? So I am going to take a variable here, max. Integer. What I do is, this is a normal pattern. If you want to get the maximum, you say max marks zero. So then the first location you consider max. Okay, after that what you do is, you check from the first location. 0 you consider as a max, and after that you say 0, y is equal 1 to, I is equal 1 to 9, do. If you forgot arrays, I have shared the recordings in your group, that group earlier. So just see that one, then you can easily, if you forgot anything in the arrays, you can again see that one.
Okay.
Here, if I is equal 1 to 9, what you do is, if marks I greater than max, I greater than max, then what you do? If I is equal, then what you do? Then what you do? This is another important thing. If marks I greater than max, then what do you put into the max now? So you put the marks, then what do you put? So you say max is equal to what? Marks I. Okay. Then what will happen? So we had to put this in the beginning, within the beginning and then uh, then you can print right ln you say maximum marks max, then you can say right ln average marks oh, okay then okay, now let me say run the code now. Okay, let me run the code now. So errors. Yes, semicolon, variable. Yes, I think they are semicolon. Uh, dot. Uh, yes, a top has to be initialized because when you are getting the total, we have to put the total is equal to 0 because, okay, so total must be 0 initially because you are going to get the total. That's why it says total 0. So then run it. 19, 19 line. Oh, I is equal here, the semicolon. So sorry, colon. AVG is not defined. So then we will say AVG. AVG is real because decimal point numbers also can come, no? So AVG also seems to 0. AVG 0. Then there is a error in the 13th line. 30, I put properly. Uh, 20, 27 illegal line. 24 to 24. Yes. That is semicolon. Colon, sorry. Yes. Now the program is working now. Enter marks. Enter, when you say enter marks, carefully see here, enter marks. So now I'm by looking this document. So by looking this document, I am going to give the marks. We'll see how we can do this. So you see the document here. So I'm going to give enter marks 89. So 89, enter. So then first, that means when I say 89 mean, it will go to the first box, zero box. Then I am going to put 23. Okay. So 23, okay. Then I am going to put 44. Next one is 88. Then 91. Then 20. Sorry, I am at 20. It should be 95. Then what is the next value? 39. 30. So 39. So 39, 67. Then 67, 45. 45. See now, maximum mark is uh, maximum mark is 95. Okay, maximum mark is 95 and you get the average. So average, there is a numbering problem here. So average AVG, we didn't do the average part, no? So average, we didn't find the average. So here also we have to find the average. So average is equal to what? Dot dot divide by 10. Okay. So then here, okay, then there is a code. Okay. So you understand this part. So here you have to carefully understand. So the main thing is here. So the main thing is here you have to understand these points. So better you try in your own later. I'll share this one with you. So you have to understand this loop, how you are getting the filling the array. Say 0 to 9. That means each boxes are filled by here. So this part you have to clearly understand. First thing is that you have to study this part. Okay. Have you used ChatGPT in your studies? Are you using?
No.
So you can go to ChatGPT site here, see. So if you want, slowly make use of this to study ChatGPT. So you can say ChatGPT, try ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. So you can say if you want to study further here. I just show you sample here. Say, copy this code, put it here. So put it here. Okay. And say you can say, please explain. Okay, so please explain this code. So then ChatGPT will give you, see, a clear explanation about this code. You see that it is getting the code. You see, you see, okay, okay. So it will explain step by step here. You can see how each and every line it is explained. Okay. So,
Okay.
so then you can say if you want, you can say if you want some more, say you can copy this table here. I'll tell you various ways. Paste it here, and you can say, please explain this, please. Here. See, you see, please, please explain this value with this value. Okay. Then it will take that value and explain to you. You see. You see. Slowly, slowly, it will explain. Okay. So these are the ways of studying this method. So anything, if you have anything, you can say for